The defect tried its best, but it wasn't enough. Ooh, fire, hello. Still works? That's kind of cool. Work mod. The Phantom act as Ironclad. I do think Phantom's a little bit scary as Ironclad. I think Kaleidoscope might be good in Ironclad. Let's click on it. We got a Leading Strike, which I think is very good on Ironclad and very good against Phantom. I could also take Snakebite. Helmore. St. James, thanks for the 72 months. Appreciated. Thanks, Babu. I don't think Snakebite's a very good Ironclad card. I wonder if Deathbringer's a good Ironclad card. It's so much more than a retain damage card. Is it? Is it true? I'm gonna take a Doom thingamajig. I think even without Doom, it's probably fine. I mean, we do have Doom, but only from it, right? Gonna be honest with you, I kind of thought that would kill it. Did not get a Discord notification for this stream. Interesting. I did do the add everyone. Okay, so Feel No Pain with Leading Strike. Did not take long to put that together. It's not like I have a lot of shows here. There's no way for me to get more than Leading Strike. So let's not get, like, overexcited. Let's not blow this out of proportions. But it is a nice little combo. Is Deathbringer Defend the best I can do? I think it doesn't matter if I... Killing that reduced its incoming damage by 4, but weakening everything also reduced the incoming damage from all of them by 4, so it was equivalent. This one kills it most easily the next turn, so it's what I went with. We got some subs. Guardian, thanks for the 38 months. Fumigated Soul, thanks for the 18 months. Tagmer, thanks for the 16 months. Rose, thanks for the 51 months. Hyperbola, thanks for the Prime. Hope you're all doing well. Discord has been doing that recently. in capitals. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to take Taunt over Pommel Strike, I believe. I like this card a little bit more than Pommel Strike here. We could go super Feel No Pain. Wonder how good Thorming Hatchet is here. I don't think I have quite enough vulnerable for Colossus to be it, although I don't know. A decent Colossus. I do have a taunt already. Never Feel No Pain. Or sorry, Ever Feel No Pain. Wait, that did not successfully unduplicate the negative. Canyon Knight, I am sorry to hear that. That is not fun. Electric Crayon. It's been very hot here, and I have definitely read up on the symptoms of heat exhaustion. Because I had heat exhaustion once in my life, and I would prefer that didn't happen again. It was not fun.
I_Claude cheered.
I had a Claude! Thanks for the 1,000 bits, I appreciate it. kind of want the throwing hatchet. It just seems kind of fun. I don't think it's right, though. I'm going to card remove. Or remove a strike. Deathbringer is a lot of damage, I guess. Yeah, it's definitely been a while since, ouch. This turn's not gonna be good, right? Since I had heat exhaustion. But it's been hot outside. I will take one armaments. Card is, in my opinion, fine. I said it. I think armaments is an okay card. So be it. Hey, Rodrigo, how are you? Anybody been watching the World Cup? No. Moved this week, so you've been building furniture nonstop. Yeah, that would do it. Makes sense to me. World Cup is inescapable in London. It is on in the office. I don't actually know how leading strike upgrades. That's it? Is that good? I'm currently waiting patiently to draw a card that wins the fight for me. Leading strike works with strike synergies. It's true. It's true. I think I could have drawn better this fight. I have also been watching a bit of the Spanish broadcasts. It's not like I listen to the words they say on sports broadcasts anyway. It's more like the tone and everything. Oh. Okay. I guess so. Sure. Let's upgrade armaments then. Armaments is a very good upgrade when combined with Swift Potion Offering. A little bit concerned that Birdonis is gonna beat me up here. Although, this is a pretty good turn. This leading strike is real good in this deck, isn't it? We've got Feel No Pain, we've got Ornamental Fan. Triple threat! Thanks for the 43 months, appreciate it. It's kind of hard for me to get to a campfire. I guess I just go here. I wanted to go through here, get 2 more elites, but I spent money at this question mark anyway. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Basically back to full health again. I think I'm good. How much more damage is Shiv Plus over Shiv? It turns from 4 to 6. we've got to transform a defend here. Alternately, we could upgrade offering, maybe. Oh. That's weird. That is very bizarre. I can kind of put it into play is the thing. Oh, we're talking about whether I should be playing Leading Strike and then Armaments. Gotcha. Understood. Bash or Deathbringer or Strike Strike. I think Strike Strike here. I'm not getting any value out of the weak on Deathbringer. Deals less damage than the strikes. That one seems obviously wrong. Decent showing from Barricade so far. Migishu, we are listening to Journey Radio tonight. I don't know how big a deal this Swift Potion is. It's not like my most winning potion or anything, that's for sure. Alright. Barry Kate. Oh, an issue with armaments on Leading Strike versus armaments on the shivs from Leading Strike is that the Leading Strike isn't upgraded the next time you draw it. I don't remember exactly what situation I was in, but that is a thing to consider. But it seems to work that time. I got exact lethal and exact block. That was pretty cool. Candelabra helps to put Barricade in play. Pommel Strike takes advantage of like the offering, armaments, basically everything that's going on. Like a sword should transform that before the final bosses, but like not super soon. It does feel like from 48 you should be able to win this fight, but I'm not sure I actually can. My damage is really slow is the thing. So I'm definitely considering a rest. Gotta upgrade Pommel Strike. I'm just gonna rest. Resting at 48 feels terrible. I don't even know that it feels terrible anymore. I've kind of come to terms with like that these days. Kind of feels like how the game goes. Good. Get Armaments Bash next turn. This seems pretty good. I think I just get rid of... Do I taunt or do I strike? That is the question. I'm gonna strike, I think. Crayon, thanks to 91 months. I appreciate it. Good luck and have fun. Thank you. Barricade was a transform. Was it the transform I would have picked? Maybe not. Is it the transform we got? Yeah. We'll see what we can do with it. Good luck, but don't have fun. Fun is the devil's work. We wouldn't want that around here. That's for sure. Explosive potion always kills here. Looks like maybe the rest was a bit defensive, huh? Second barricade. Interesting. I think I might be a Crimson Mantle over Fiend Fire kind of guy. I watch soccer? I've been watching a little bit. I usually watch like some of the Champions League every year. I've been enjoying my Pale's Tooth runs. Pale's Eye looks okay. I might just take Pale's Flesh here, though. Pale's Flesh does pretty well in a deck which takes a while to end fights. It's also, with Candelabra covering my second turn, the fact that this doesn't start working until turn 3 is a lot less painful, so. I'm gonna watch New Zealand play tonight. I think I'm gonna stream and then go to sleep. I think that's my plan for the rest of the day. I've been so busy recently that carving out some time I can stream is a nice little win. And also, carving out some time that I can sleep is a nice win, to be honest. A lot of stuff happening in life. A lot of good stuff, but a lot of stuff. Burn Mouthings to 59 months, appreciate it. Ignoring barricade, does Pale's Eye plus Feel No Pain work the way you want it to? You won't have the block. You won't have the block when the enemy actually gets a turn, unless you have barricade in play first. If you did have barricade in play first, it would work though. That is actually a pretty cool interaction. Let's take another Pommel Strike. I think that's fine. Too bad it wasn't upgraded. Don't really have much use from the sword boomerang here. Ready to share my secret exciting life thing. I am not. No. I think I should have played Bash instead of Deathbringer, actually. My bad. No, I think it's 3 months. Appreciate it. Quantifallible. I always take Tooth into immediate loss yourself. Turns out removing 5 of your best cards makes combat hard. This may reduce your enjoyment of the relic, but did you know that you don't have to remove all of your best cards? It is something, I suppose, to consider for next time. I usually take out... What I'm looking for, actually, when I take that is for cards which are going to be good as the run goes on, but aren't actually that good yet. Something like a Defragment, for example. Defragment is awesome as the run goes on, but isn't awesome necessarily at the very start of Act 2, and it really could use an upgrade, so... That one works for me. I don't see why I wouldn't take a Tremble, really. I'm just gonna take a Tremble. My question mark was a Holy Fight, as it is written, so it might be done. Like Barricade. Yeah, Barricade would be an excellent example of a card that was nice to take advantage of that relic with here. Anglass, I think is currently the best question mark boss in the game. Best meaning like most challenging to defeat. I've been enjoying my Anglass fights quite a lot. Farewell, Louse Progenitor. Dominate? Oh, wow. I could also take Battle Trance. It's a good Battle Trance with an Armaments Plus. It's a little bit awkward if it draws my offering, I guess. Let's just take Dominate. I just took a Tremble, yeah. Most decks would like a Barricade later in the round, but every deck hates Barricade. Early Act 1. Trying to think if I can remember a situation where I would have wanted Barricade early in Act 1. It's definitely unusual. It's probably happened somehow at some point. Yeah, I can't think of any times though. Got the Gambit from the Owl. I guess that could do it. Oh wow, Leading Strike enjoys me having 4 strength quite a bit, doesn't it? Glass had the audacity to kill you at 1 HP last time. It is audacious, as you say. Oh, if I was playing Deathbringer, I guess I didn't need to hit that with a strike. I don't know. I ended up not playing Deathbringer. Maybe I was meant to. I do take extra damage the longer I stay in the fight, so it's kind of a thing. I think with Regal Pillow, I'm probably kind of happy to just rest though. Don't see a reason to care about Stampede or Bludgeon here. Twin Strike like a little bit, but I think not quite. Ooh, some stuff here. Capitalize! Thanks for the 2 months, appreciate it. There's some very cool stuff in the shop, but I think I'm just taking Kifuda. I could also take another Feel No Pain and a card remove. That feels like the other sensible choice. Here's a Molten Fist if I want to get wild. I don't know if I want to get that wild. That's pretty wild, yeah? A good relic. Let's hit our 2 Pommel Strikes, and I probably almost always play Taunt. Could also go for Barricade. Ah. I don't think I have to rest. I don't think I'm taking 54 with these potions. So I think I'm upgrading, and I think I'm upgrading for card draw because I have an Armaments Plus and an Offering. And we are hoping for basically that to happen. I don't know if I want Crimson Mantle on play or just play a defend. Just play a defend. Now you really want Hellraiser. Hellraiser could maybe do something here. Yeah, let's stop. I want to get Barricade in play. Not Barricade? I meant to use Distilled Chaos. I didn't actually know how that would work. If I played a Strike first, I was a little bit concerned that it would put Dazed. That's nice. Into my draw pile, and then I could potentially play Strike double Dazed and not get Barricade in play still. But it worked out. Orc Maniac, thanks for the Prime! Another armaments. Don't think so. There's an Inferno. My damage is kind of bad, right? Yeah, I've got Dominate. I don't think so. Okay. Maybe for exactly Decimillipede, Inferno would be good, but I also have an Explosive Potion. I guess there's also Dorito. There are a lot of enemies in this here game. Isn't it? Shuffle the days in after the potion resolves. Yeah, well, what I'm saying is that I didn't realize that, so I was a little bit concerned as I did my thing that it might not work that way. Fascinating. I wonder how possible it was for that to kill me, actually. Yeah. How did that work? Does Tainted go through? Was it not weak? It was weak, right? It attacked me for more than I was expecting there. Nice Tick Laundry. Weak Potion, Potion Belt, and I could take a True Grit. Doesn't look like a completely ridiculous idea. Got one Feel No Pain. I don't currently have Targeted Exhaust, and I have these double Pummel Strikes, which are going to be very good at 4 energy with an Ornamental Fan. Those two plus the Leading Strike kind of wins the game already. So just taking a True Grit so that I can exhaust down toward them in longer fights looks kind of good. My deck's pretty small. Yeah, let's take it. Got Dual Wield and Silent with the Hunt that immediately fought the rats. The rats only ever spawn 3 rats, and after 10 turns they swap to always attacking and never debuffing. Dual Wield the Hunt versus the rats. Rats, rats, where the rats? I'm gonna use one bloodletting. Also, yeah, I mean, mostly I could use one bloodletting. That's actually just it, really. Add 3 more energy right now. I could do an awful lot with it. 28 incoming. Feel No Pain or Crimson Mantle is kind of close. Oh, Feel No Pain. Feel No Pain makes 12 block over the next like turn and a half, whereas Crimson Mantle does not. Act 1 or 2 scarier on the current patch. I don't know. That feels like a thing that I should be able to determine, like, with data right now. I'm not sure I actually can. Like a good fight. Found a rare. I don't have the ability to search, like, the most recent week and a half in the data that I've got. So I don't know what the data says about exactly that, unfortunately. That would be a really nice thing to be able to do, though. Have I ever taken Primal? Oh, yeah. It does okay sometimes. Is this character maybe a little bit good? No one's 100% sure. Seemed like an okay turn, though. I'll get back to you. Fortifier with barricades. Kinda real, isn't that? You've never taken Primal. It's good if you get it early in Act 1. Turning your strikes into much higher damage cards is good. A good character will be able to beat the Architect. That is fair, I suppose. Tremble, Taunt, Bleeding Strike, Barricade? Only Tremble, Bleeding Strike, Barricade, Crimson Mantle. I don't know. There are so many different ways to win this fight from here, aren't there? Let's do this one. Primal Force seems to solve Act 1 by itself. That sounds right. That's kind of what its range is as a card. I think because I have Barricade in play, I'm actually okay with killing this one on the right first. I haven't actually done the math, but it feels like this attacks for less per turn. It just has the one big attack sometimes. Primal Horse from Whale today and felt great. Yeah. Seems sweet. Makes sense to me. Don't think with 6 strength and this much block I need to worry about Deathbringer anymore. Oh, nice hand. The one on the right then attacks the one on the left. Did I say the wrong thing? I think that might be one of the symptoms of heat exhaustion. Uh-oh. Oh no. The basics were upgraded, and also I have 6 strength, which helps a bit. I don't think you've ever killed left claw first. It's fine. Maybe that's a world first right there. Who knew it could be done? Oh, fascinating. I found Hellraiser. Should we? It plays Leading Strike for free. It feels like Brand is quite a lot stronger, but... but... I think it... And Pommel Strike self-infinite. If you got 2 of them. 1 is not enough. 2 strikes is all it takes. Killing the enemy. Possibilities. I guess just Sigh? Boring. I don't really want to transform all my strikes into mauls, given that I just took Hellraiser. Or maybe I do. No, I don't think so. Sigh is fine. And go Deathbringer, Feel No Pain, and block for enough here. Wait. Just transform Hellraiser as well. That's a good point. Fair enough. Good to first showing from Hellraiser. More Than a Feeling is your favorite song. That's one of the things that it says. It's more than a feeling. Also your favorite song. And it's a great way to spend an afternoon as well. Feel No Pain plus or Pommel Strike plus. Oh shit. There's also a Howl from Beyond. I think I take Pommel Strike plus, if I'm serious about this Hellraiser. I think I'm serious enough, I don't know. Just have to put it in play, right? There is Eon Glass. I will serve as today's decider, and I will put regret in my deck, I think. Get to remove it almost immediately. 300 gold will hopefully do some stuff at a shop. I don't even really have to remove it if I don't want to. Oh, I meant to play Hellraiser first. Well, this actually worked kind of nicely. What was the question? Don't know what the question was. Isn't leading strike here bad? Your hand will fill then your deck. So if it's in my hand, I suspect that if we make a bunch of shivs when we have like 8 strength, probably that kills every enemy in the game. Membership card. You can do that? That might be the first time I've purchased like a gold positive membership card since I started playing the game. I don't think any of the cards are good here. Stone Armor is like a little bit interesting, but I don't think quite. Flash of Steel's okay. I do have an Ornamental Fan and enough strength maybe for it to be good. It has to be good against Eon Glass, right? Buy the relics though. Just go to another shop. Just make sure there isn't some reason I want one of the other ones. We're okay with taking some more card draw. Throw this on Philippine. Mostly upgrading Hellraiser because it's fun. I think upgrading for energy is probably right. Why do I have 6 energy? 1. Oh, I have a Venerable T-set. Cool. Works for me, I guess. This potion's gotta be pretty good with Barricade, right? No, Mr. Soul Nexus. I expect you to die. I think I have to play Offering in this fight. The Swift on Hellraiser immediately affects strengths drawn by it. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend I do. First time you lose HP on your turn. Heal HP equal to amount off. That was kind of good. Nothing super bad about that. I would rather just take a bag of prop with gambling chip. Kinda strong. And Drum of Battle? Drum of Battle is energy. Power Potion. Maybe Power Potion. Maybe just upgrade some potions. I don't really know What upgrades these potions, though? Probably Ship in a Bottle combos with Fortifier really nicely. And probably because I have Barricade Fortifier, I don't actually want Fairy in a Bottle. Makes sense in my head. I don't know. Why couldn't it be Body Strike? Too broken. Too broken for sure. Not playing Offering again? Thoughts? I don't see why I have to play Offering here. That is bad news for the enemies. If I have Offering in my deck and I'm not even bothering to play it. Imagine Offering Strike, I could make it cost 0. That does sound quite strong. Yeah, I'm also not playing Crimson Mental. Hi, friend. Okay, cool. Kinda just want to put Barricade in play. Feels like Barricade means I never take damage again in this fight. Well, except from Offering, I guess. And Crimson Mantle? Guess and Crimson Mantle. East MPZ! Hey, Big Spanish! They had already tried putting enemies which attack you into the game, so for Act 3 they tried putting enemies which just don't do anything instead. It's bold game design. The sort of game design wouldn't hear about from a Jedi. MTG building Jorbs watching. How exciting. Looking at the numbers, this actually does kill me. About as much as the other Act 3 elites is the funny thing. Some decks have trouble with getting attacked for 50. Pendulum seems good. I think at this point we can take a brand, probably. The Body Slam's okay. The Tremble's also good. I don't know. I'm gonna take brand, I think. Did I just transform my sword? Just in time. Slam with Fortify Pot insta-kills a boss. I don't think that's quite true. Yes. Which brand do I think it is? I can only think of, like, Pepsi and Armani. I know there are other brands that aren't those two, but I like my brain's just, I don't know. It's very hot. It's a very hot day here. Definitely not Russell brand. That isn't Russell Crowe, right? I think that isn't Russell Crowe. MCR Disco. Whoops. I bought a hat over the weekend. Isn't that cool? End of story. Is it a nice hat? It's a... Oh my god, I can't remember. Flat cap. It's a flat cap. There you go. I think it's pretty cool. It does not have a propeller, but it does have a little pin with a man with a mustache on it. Would I get a hat that had a propeller? I have worn a hat that had a propeller. It did not leave me desiring to own one, but it was fun. It was fun for a night. Was the purchase of the flat-capped big light event I was so excited about the other day? It was not. Rude, thanks for the 69 months, appreciate it! Was someone in a propeller cap while you were working at your university library a couple years ago and you never forget? It is a memorable thing, isn't it? Maybe we wait to draw armaments before we use power potions so we get an upgraded whatever it is. Glass might be cooked. I would certainly like to win the fight. Let's see. More feels no pain? Maybe? My sweetest cards are at the very bottom of the deck. Kinda rude. Can I just do this now? Am I ever going to have more block than this? Probably. Yeah, I think I am. Already do. What is the weird ball on the top of the glass? It's gotta be a gem, yeah? Like an emerald or something? Feels right to me. Ooh, it's frozen egg. Interesting if true. I still don't feel like it's quite time to use this. I might be wrong. That might have been the moment, but... Sure did, Mini Boss Tank. I'm not gonna try to read that one. Antelope says, I've been up the last few nights with newborn twins and your vows are one of the only things keeping me going. Congratulations. Congratulations. Hang in there. One of my friends had a kid almost exactly 2 months ago, and we haven't gotten to see them for 2 months because of, like, child things. The immune system isn't ready yet, so they can't hang out with lots of people kind of thing. It seems like a good amount of work having a baby. GG! Thought I was gonna save fortification potion for next fight. Felt like I might as well use it. Don't have my spreadsheet open. Jukebox hero. From back before Spirebird. So low tech. More civilized weapon, or whatever. Whatever they say about lightsabers. I have not played many runs in this patch, huh? I have until Thursday. I said I wanted to play 50 runs per patch cycle, and so far I've played 15. I guess if I just don't play anymore, and then I don't enunciate the word very well, maybe I could get away with it. Don't know. Leading Strike did a lot, that's for sure. Deathbringer, Leading Strike. Easy. Good stuff. Visions. Other than that. Last Necrobinder loss broke your heart. I think this Thursday could have some content, or will it pretty much just push to the main branch? Let me tell you something about Seattle right now. It is not a great time of year to sit inside coding a video game. So it wouldn't surprise me too much if we were a little lighter on content. But I haven't really been, like, I'll play what they give me. I'm not really speculating on development speed or anything like that. The Niao's Bones. The Niao's Bones will continue until morale improves. Did I do it in the wrong order? I did it in the wrong order. I could have gotten upgraded ones. My bad. Whoops. I could take an Evil Eye, probably, yeah? I could take Alignment, Shining Strike, and go infinite. Oh, man. That is bizarrely appealing. It just feels like it would be very funny. I think we just go Evil Eye. Evil Eye, and I guess Bloodletting is another way to go infinite, isn't it? Yeah, Evil Eye seems good on Silent with all the Shiv cards, and a lot of other cards that exhaust. I could take an Afterlife, slightly better than Defend, doesn't scale off decks. Probably not. I think Bloodletting is going to be good on a Silent run. Get a Writhe as well. That's not the worst ever on a Silent run. Bloodletting seems like it would be good with Snakebite, actually. It's kind of a guarantee that I'll have an expensive card in hand that I can play. Imagine if the Silver Crucible upgraded the Kaleidoscope cards. It could have. Yeah, if I clicked the other order, it would have. I'm pretty sure. I just clicked the wrong order. My bad. Oh, man. If I'd gone for that infinite thing, I would already have an Acro Plus. I think we take Acro over Prepared. Can I do a front flip? I can do like a tumble, a forward tumble. Well, I used to be able to do one. I could do at least one of them, I think. But I might not be able to do a second one. Why don't I just attack this twice? What am I doing? Playing this fight wrong. Not a fan of the green energy pips on bloodletting. Certainly a little strange. Yeah, like I just took 4 damage by defending at the wrong time. Bad. More than 4 damage. Ouch. Flex potion and precise cut plus, huh? Sure. That does say deal 16 damage. It's probably okay. I'll do it. I don't know if that was necessary with Precise Cut in my deck. Certainly might not have been. I taken the Predator since it's downshift in rarity. Maybe? Fumes plus? I think 39 health is enough to go this way with a Fumes plus. I don't like this fight very much right now. The bulkiest pick. I think if I draw Precise Cut again, I'm fine. I didn't. Turn plays itself, and I think now I'm fine. I'm on 28 though. I could definitely die, like, before reaching the elite here. It's gonna hit for 14. This is on 16, this is on 18. Late in the round, when I take a genetic algorithm, usually anytime up until the start of Act 3, I think it's pretty solid. Backflip's a bit of a weird one here, isn't it? Let's take Flechettes with Acro and Flux Potion. Who's up flipping their back? Do not flip your back. We're all getting older. Oh, I can still only play 1 skill per turn? Wow, I probably should have known that. think I'm just taking 4. I could have used Flex Potion to save 4 health there. Booble Booble? Probably not. Probably not. Okay. Just need 1 Noxious Fumes, please. Probably I'm not dead. It's funny that Precise Cut shows its damage as debuffed when it's hitting for like 14 for 0. We're good? We're good. This one feels like it was the best possible elite for me. Festive Popper. 9 damage to all enemies. Maybe another Fumes? Maybe a Blur? Blur doesn't seem that good here. It's like that, or when you have a 100% Fumes pick rate. That's a pretty high number. You hate to be a pain, but after changing the settings, the overlay isn't showing your stats anymore. No matter how many times you fiddle and re-download, they won't come up. Any idea what you're doing wrong? Not a clue. I wish I knew. Empty. I would try making another account, maybe? Although, if you do that, it shouldn't let you upload your runs. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. This is not enough poison, I don't think. Oh, it's very close. I think it might be with the Strength Potion. Thanks, Strength Potion. Woo! Othering's been like okay. I think I'm gonna take after image probably. You're scared of the eye eel. Okay. We can enchant 2 cards with Steady. We should put this on either 2 skills or Flechettes in a skill, I think. Let's make Precise Cut worse. I didn't take Blade Dance for Evil Eye, so I still just get 8 block out of it. It's kind of awkward. It's a bit tempting to take the 6 max HP here. I don't think steady bloodletting is meant to be good. I think we're meant to make a deck where we just play bloodletting whenever we draw it. I think steady survivor is quite good. I like steady neutralize a lot. This is Skulking Colony. So I think a useful helper here. This actually isn't on Spirebird. But if you sort by how many times a card is played versus how many times it's drawn. Please sort. There are reasons that I made a website. Go, 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 go. I believe in. Just come down here. The stuff that's getting played whenever it's drawn is not very sensible to make steady, right? Like, I play Acrobatics Plus slightly more often than I draw it so far. which is quite a lot. So I don't really need to make that steady, because we're just gonna play it the turn that we draw it. But I'm not sure what we do want to do. Also, I don't know if I'm fighting Skulking Colony. I think I might just go neutralize Survivor. It's kind of a common choice that I make. How do I play a card more often than I draw it? I get it back again some way other than drawing it. Or I burst it. Calebid, thanks for the prime. Poison kills this kind of fast, although spending all of that time to play the fumes made me kill it kind of slow, I guess. The heat was hot. Great lyrics. Inspired, yeah? Escape plan seems very good here. We got a little bit of Dex. We have the Afterimage. We got a Flechettes, which likes it. I'm pretty sure that if I play a card with Sly, it counts as having been drawn. Was Escape Plan not a pick? Well, it's not super great against Aeon Glass, actually. Unfortunately. Going fine. My cat's being dealing with the heat. Kinda cute ways. Zephyr is currently lying belly up on the couch. Thatch roofed cottage. Thanks for the 54 months. In the middle of helping your friend build a deck over a few weekends so far, not many roguelike elements in the real thing. But at the end, you'll have a deck to hang out on. That's pretty cool. I finally got outdoor furniture coverings, which is awesome, because now I can put my outdoor furniture outside and not have to worry about like bringing the entire thing in when it rains and stuff, or if I leave it out there, it'd be incredibly gross. So I can actually like use the outdoor furniture. Recommended, in case you were wondering. Bullet time doesn't seem that good here. Serpent form? Am I a serpent former? I don't think I'm a knife trapper. I have 0 shivs. These don't seem very good. I'd just be skipping. Bullet time's a lot worse when I already have a bloodletting, right? What is the most roguelike real-life experience? Online dating, maybe? Maybe online dating. We take Pale's Tears and play a 4 energy silent run. And a novel. Pale's Legion is quite strong. We could definitely take a Pale's Legion. If I removed 5 cards and then got them back. There are certainly upgrades I would like. I might go Pale's Tooth again. I'm not sure I can remove Neutralize though. And Neutralize is kind of the upgrade I want the most. I could go Bloodletting, the unupgraded Fumes, Escape Plan, After Image. Getting After Image upgraded is actually one of the big things there for me. I would really like that upgrade. Maybe remove a Strike for a while. Then I get a Strike plus back at the end. This deck's always going to struggle a bit to draw hands which aren't only strikes on account of getting a Writhe, which I haven't removed yet, and removing a Defend at the Bridge event. So I probably want to add quite a lot of cards. If I'm going to add quite a lot of cards, then getting upgraded stuff isn't quite as valuable. Other than After Image. Maybe it is Tears. Teaching public high school every year, you get new kids. Makes sense. Checks out. Well, by Precise Cut. I might get it back. I might get it back. We shouldn't assume automatically that I won't. Okay. Possible that I forgot that I was meant to not play a strike there. Rough math is 22. I need to deal 22 damage with attacks. I don't see how I'm doing that. Alright, goodbye, friend. I don't super mind this. Oh, I actually could have gotten it. I don't super mind the Precise Cut being gone, though. Backflip's pretty decent here, but maybe I take a Pounce Plus. I don't know. I don't know how to play Silent. I think I used to know. Whatever happened. The stats on this one. Has been picked 0-ish times. I feel like my stats did the thing they're doing. Where they all disappear after the first run I play. I don't understand why it is doing that. I knew how to play a Silent, but then they removed Doormaker, that's what happened. And they made Dorito into the thing Dorito is. Dorito being Dorito is kind of a big deal for Silent. Hey, Chocovant. Take a backflip. We'll see. Corrupted Flechettes feels like a thing I could do. But also transforming a strike looks really good here. I'm gonna transform a strike. Bouncing Flask. Yeah, that's a different card. Oh no. I could have had an enchanted Flechettes with Mystic Lighter. I think I might have ended up having a very strong poison focus deck here. Equilibrium feels actually really good. So I'm gonna buy it over potions. Makes my Flechettes huge and I don't know. It just seems good. Add another character. Slay this fire too. Are there any mechanics for down spaces I'd like to see or with the card pool? I've tried making modded characters before. So you check out my like Slay the Spire 1 modded stuff. I feel like that's a pretty good representation of like what I thought would be interesting to play around with. I don't think it's very fun though. So I think my takeaway from that experience was like I'm not as good at designing Slay the Spire characters as Megacrit is, and probably I should just let the masters work. Why did this lose all of its shield? Oh, Outbreak prompt. Well done, Outbreak. You never take an Outbreak, or you never take Outbreak. It's just really good. It's just a card. All of the cards in the game are pretty much like playable in some sort of situation. Here I apply a lot of poison with Bouncing Flask and Noxious Fumes, and need some way to beat Decimillipede. It happens to provide exactly that thing I need. Thermal links for the Prime. Should have feed my cat after this run. He is politely reminding me that it is his food time. He's actually right for a change. Technically, Defect is a stats character with 6 to the n stances. 6 to the n? That's gotta be the entire alphabet or something. Goodbye, my friend. Deck's kinda coming together. I don't totally hate this deflect. I'm not gonna take it. But I don't totally hate it either. I gotta get through 2 elites before my next campfire, so I think this is just a rest. Let's use this, I think. Outbreak, yes. Fumes, yes. Maybe just dodge roll Evil Eye? Like, I kind of want to play Equilibrium, but it's actually less efficient, right? This is 28 on turn 1. It does fail to get me energy out of Pale's Tears, but I think this turn's like mostly okay. And I'm mostly just already won. $16, $25, $32. I gotta play neutralized for 1. Oh, Bouncing Flask. That's funny. Alright. Really good Decimillipede fight. So that was Outbreak doing exactly what I wanted Outbreak to do, right? Should I not take Escape Plan because of Dorito? I'm gonna take it. If it's wrong, it's wrong, I guess. I don't know. There's also this thing. It's also kind of bad against this thing. I don't know if that order was right. The thing is, I don't want to play Flechettes if I draw certain cards. But if I don't draw them, then Flechettes is potentially doing less damage if I draw like a strike. It's a hunter and a killer. It's a lot for one enemy to do. Pale's Flesh better than Pale's Tears because you always forget to save the energy. Luck. It's not the easiest thing. I think that's fine. There's a snake bite here, but having not taken bullet time and having a bouncing flask already and an equilibrium, I don't think we're taking a snake bite right now. We take a prepared, a skewer plus. I don't really want either of those right now either. Mr. Bees. Feels like this is better against Dorito, yeah? Yeah, we should use Dex Potion. I decided I was using Dex Potion against Dorito. I'm gonna use it now. -4 health potentially for that mistake. Feel Snakebite is fairly weak. Retain is good, so it's always there, but 2 energy for 7. Poison question mark. Like fine. That's okay. We could make so many dazes right now. For the days world record. This Flechettes. Alright. What operating system does the defect run on? Is this a question? It feels like a joke that would be on a popsicle stick. Remember when we had jokes that were on popsicle sticks? That was cool. The world used to be such a pleasant place. Adrenaline? Okay. Still exist? Oh. Well. Fair enough. Let's get a Noxious Fumes upgrade, I think. You can just get adrenaline. Yeah, apparently. I don't know. Kind of messed up, no? Pretty good. So far, the site hasn't been bad at all. Do I play Acro? I'm gonna play an Acro. I was hoping to get Fumes. Oh well. We used to have jokes on popsicle sticks. We still do. We used to as well. Rest in peace, Edge. One of the greatest. I really don't have many cards that aren't skills in my deck. I don't know about that choice for this fight. Seems a little iffy. But also, I think it worked. I guess if it works, it's not so bad, is it? Tungsten Rod. Cool. Blur is definitely a bit better with Anchor. Is it good enough to take? Yeah, I think so. Also a bit better with Oddly Smooth Stone, of course. I like the idea of an Adrenaline upgrade here. I could just upgrade Bloodletting if I'm upgrading for energy. I also don't hate the idea of resting. Feels like if I don't die to Crab, I'm in pretty good shape. And it is possible for me to draw pretty poorly, although I always have Neutralized Survivor. Unfortunately, I didn't get any potions. Why don't I just make a safe rest? My approach to campfires before bosses is if I think there's any chance that I could die in the boss fight, I just rest. These days. Okay. Oh, tungsten rod makes bloodletting better. Sure, I guess. You notice when you're playing that you never find good ways to block. Any suggestions for improvement? Yet, block irons, you feel like you do no damage. Do you think that's one of the trickiest things to work out in this game? I think it's something that gets easier just as you get... Anytime that you get better at anything in the game, that's going to be easier for you. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Because it is made easier by getting better at dealing damage, and is made easier by getting better at blocking. And then it's also made easier, a big thing that takes quite a long time to work out, is it's made easier by working out how to play decks which can win despite not being great at blocking or dealing damage. Like usually one or the other, right? Kinda hard to win with a deck that can't block or deal damage. But as you get better at the game, you'll start to realize that it is actually possible to win with a deck that can't do one or the other. Sometimes. Well, I don't feel like I had to rest, but okay. Goodbye the crab. That could actually lose me the run. It does feel a little bit like a deck that could end up missing one upgrade. I'm gonna go for tools here, I think. Tools pretty good against Eon Glass. Feels like to me. Alright. So I can make that giant flechettes I was talking about earlier. But, don't really do anything else. Oh, there's no Eon Glass. Okay, I think it's kind of just, I win then. A little bit. How many meat cleaver rests are there? Count 3. Kind of good with an acrobatics and a bloodletting to just get rid of some cards. And a flechettes with strength from Sword of Stone. I might do that. Really just like doing laundry when it's hot. That's fair. How do you feel about doing laundry the rest of the time? I'm kind of like mid on it. We have to cook. Click the I win button. I don't know which one of those was the I win button. I feel like all of those are pretty strong. I have Outbreak. The Thorns! Oh, double kill on bronze scales is kind of fun. It's like an untouchable. Untouchable plus with the tools of the trade I just took, an acro. I'm not that good at discarding it, but I think I'm good enough, especially after I cook. I guess I can remove the curses, right? Nice. There's the curse. And a potion and some gold and a... Oh, it's a good potion and a good relic. I feel like there are better rare cards. Maybe Nightmare's good? Nightmare on Blur seems okay. Nightmare on Adrenaline's kind of fun. Played the Orb of Creation 1.0 playtest. It was super fun. Excited for the full 1.0 release soon. Yeah, I have to decide if I want to try to stream that or like make a YouTube exclusive series of it or something. I don't know. I think I might skip. Nightmare on Afterimage is cool. Okay, what about Nightmare with this? And then I just get 3 of whichever the best card of those 3 is. That good? I don't know. You thought the big box gives curses. That one gives a relic. The dark ordered card gives a curse. Well, it's a full heal. I just have 1 curse. It's probably good. Makes cooking a lot worse. Is it a bit worse? Might be done. Okay, good. I'm just gonna do this as well, actually. Died to bad luck and it was humbling. Humbled. Stealing all my gold. We found a Reflex Plus. At this point in the run, I could probably take a Prepared. Relatively low risk. The only issue is against test subject. Yeah, I think it's fine. Got Hellraiser from Niall transform and died to Mr. Bees. There is no shame dying to Mr. Bees. Mr. Bees is a respectable and challenging enemy. I don't know about this. Turn looks kind of bad, yeah? I think I discard that one. Trying to give myself a chance to draw after image. Cool. Just completely fine, or just play it. You just play it for 2 energy, and it's a great card. I don't. Whoa. Why are people confused by this idea? Obviously. Mecha Knight is coming in hot again. Slide cards be nerfed too hard if they were unplayable. I don't know. Have to play around with them a bit to get a sense for how that felt. Won the fight. Retain on Survivor means bad luck is not very threatening. Taking 0 damage there is excellent. Or did I take 3? Did I take damage on the first turn? I might have taken damage on the first turn. A Regal Pillow. Hopefully won't use that this run. Nice remove every 7th year. All debt is removed. Guess there's not much reason to play Equilibrium, is there? Also, not much reason to hold on to this Neutralize. Ooh, I have 3 strength. Well, shit. Ouch. I won. Excellent well-laid plans. It's not the strongest fight for well-laid plans, unfortunately. I do have a Book of 5 Rings. Pendulum's good. I guess we just take a Prepared and get a 20 heal. And back to cooking. Strikes must be the worst card here. Arguably, it's possible that just upgrading after image is better than cooking. I don't know though. My deck's kind of sleek, to be honest. Only 61 cards. You can have much larger decks in this game. And I have retain. Swain is your least favorite elite because, like, difficult or because boring? Sorry, Soul Nexus. Someone had to say it. Hope I'm well. You wish Twitch notifications worked. I do send out a Discord notification as well, as I am aware that Twitch notifications are not always the best. I think the Discord notification also didn't work today. I don't know. The internet's not having a great day, I guess. Prepared? Got the Discord notification today. Someone mentioned that they hadn't gotten it straight away, so maybe it was just delayed going out or something. I don't know. I'm glad it did make it out to, sounds like most of you. Oh, it's dead. Cool. Sparkling Rouge. A little bit of strength and dex sounds good to me. Jorget? Eternal Armor? Poison Potion? Card move? Oh. Maybe Potion Belt and some potions. Potion Belt and some potions and a card remove. Could do that. That sounds okay. Mind Blast. It doesn't do that much. Like, it's okay against test subject. But dealing 60 damage isn't actually that impressive here. Sometimes you get the Discord notification twice. Nice. Bonus. Remember at the start of the run where I took the thing that cues off you exhausting a card, and then I went the entire run without putting a single shiv in my deck? That was kind of funny. I can spend 16 health for 2 card removes. I think I'm going to do that here. The strikes are just so bad. Alright. Hey, Evil Eye works. Okay, that's my turn. Hey, unknown celebrity, how are you? I can neutralize, actually, if I want. I don't think I want. I think I'm saving these potions all for the next fight. After playing Backflip, I won't be allowed to play Bad Luck. Unfortunate. Ooh, I could Nightmare Bad Luck. I found the line. Ouch. I really want to. Really want to. I'm actually just gonna Nightmare Neutralize with Retain. Seems like it makes it kinda hard for me to ever take damage again. Good. Should a Bing Bong affect created cards? Like if you nightmared with Bing Bong, you would get twice as many new cards. Does it also work when Younglass gives you Withers, though? That might make Bing Bong not very good. A lot of Withers is all I'm saying. How are the Simpsons doing? Does the Simpsons still exist? I had a friend who decided that he wanted to work out what he wanted to do with his life. Didn't know what he was passionate about, so he took like a month off of work to just see what he did if he didn't have the pressures of the world weighing him down. And what he did was get high every day, sandwiches, and watch every episode of The Simpsons, and write papers about political science. And then he got his master's in political science, and now he's a like successful political scientist. Yeah, don't know. It's inspiring. If it works, right? I always knew those people were stoners. Political scientists? Some of them more than others. Some of them more than others. I think some of them have to be to understand politicians. I want to take 1 damage. Yeah. Paying 2 energy next turn. And not take 1 damage. Completely fine. I would be interested in seeing how many times I actually played this bloodletting that I got from the Aldestrom. The boys are back in town. It's probably a good place for them to be. Good access to social services. Apparently living in rural areas is a risk factor for things like psychological distress. If I were to posit a political ideology, what would be the core tenets? That is not a safe conversation to have around any other human being. Cowardice, kinda true. That would be part of it. Cowardice, that's important. All landlords. Scales has just quietly done quite a lot of work this run, I think. Down at Dino's Bar and Grill is an inspired lyric. An inspired lyric in an inspired song. When I was a kid, we had like an actual radical left in the country I grew up in. And so you'd get people whose political platforms were things like, we should only use sundials to tell the time because electricity is destroying the fabric of the nation, things like that. It's quite exciting having an actual radical left. Like when the radical left is like, we should have healthcare, that's just kind of like boring. Not really a radical position. Anyway. I do feel like they might have been onto something. With the sundials thing. Yeah! Take 3. Is Jorbs radical? Interesting question. I think the thing that radicalized me was when I found out that they could take an hour out of the workday for daylight savings time, but they decided to take an hour out of your weekend. That is honestly just a declaration of war by the government. Rise up, people. Daylight savings is an archaic idea which doesn't exist. Now we're talking. I'm pretty sure I won, yeah. I think I've just kind of been killing time for the last, like, 45 minutes. Does feel like this fight might be over. The nice thing about duplicating your deck is you get twice as many powers, so once I'm through my draw pile, I just kind of have a lot of scaling everything. Killing time, but this isn't Eon Glass. You'd prefer we don't mess with clocks 2 times a year for reasons. This is a safe space. If messing with the clock makes you think impure thoughts in ways that make you uncomfortable, that's something that you can share with us. It's okay. There are dozens of us have to deal with this sort of thing. It's not just you. Bloodletting and Evil Eye. Evil Eye almost never procced. Put together the poison stuff. Planning to take a brief orb break on the 23rd. Maybe. A lot of stuff going on in my life right now. Not entirely sure when I'll find time to spend presumably 16 hours straight playing the orb. What are my win rates? I don't know exactly. But the Kalman filter approximating them can be found. Spirebird.com. God, I'm such a nerd. Kind of unreal how much of a nerd I am. So you can go estimated win rate over time in my runs. And if you want to look at this, obviously you can't click on my runs. You have to go to user stats and press go on Jorbs. Does that work on charts? Oh, I think you go user. There's a user in this drop-down menu. It doesn't capture on screen, the drop-down menu. This thinks that my win rate is that. Is it right? I don't know. Maybe. I haven't lost on defect in a while. Ever play the Moon Sigil game again? Maybe. I don't tend to play games which are like Slay the Spire when I'm not streaming. Or when I am streaming, rather. Sorry. I did not say that very well. If I'm going to stream a game like Slay the Spire, I usually just stream Slay the Spire. There you go. It's not that hard to say. How does Stone Humidifier do population-wise? Pretty well? Cool. I don't know. I feel like it's strong, but I'm not sure how strong. Always down for a Stone Humidifier run, though. And that's her Nightmare Brotato. I played a little bit of Nightmare Brotato. I don't like it that much. Don't really feel like playing a ton of it. I feel like that's kind of always been how I've been with Brotato, where like Danger 5 has felt pretty good for me, but any of the like extra challenge stuff, kind of not that into. This is a fascinating card pack. Nightmare difficulty kind of ruined everything. I don't know about that. I just played one run and I was like, eh. Oh. I think I played more than one run. I think I died in my first run. I think I played enough runs to win one time. I didn't really like this darkened screen. I didn't like that at all. I meant to take Gatherlight. Feels like the other two are like high potential uncommons. Show you another thing that I made. There's a YouTube video about this today. So I made some deck cluster charts. And with them, we could look at region and we could look at among players with estimated greater than 50% win rate. How do region cards cluster in runs? If we subtract the runs which they lost from the runs which they won. Oh my god, Glitterstream is very central. I was not expecting that. Shadow of the Stars is up here. Gatherlight's here. Okay, Gatherlight feels central. That makes sense. I was curious where Shining Strike was. Is Shining Strike's like a very weird card? I don't see it here. I didn't set it up. Oh, there it is. It does well with Neutron Aegis. That kind of makes sense. But it's certainly like way off on the side, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know that that thing actually means anything. But it is kind of pretty. Loud is a struggle in Nightmare. Fascinating. One of the things that's nice about Shining Strike is you can just kind of upgrade it. There aren't that many +3 damage attack upgrades that I like, but because you draw it every turn, it kind of is a nice upgrade. But I have a Stone Humidifier, so yeah. Sorry, I know it probably feels like I'm taking a really long time here. This is probably the most important decision in the run, is the thing. Like, you could take Pillar of Creation if you think that Regen is very heavily based on generation synergies. I just don't think Regen is that much based on them. Take a Gatherlight. Was that a TSNE visualization? I don't remember the name of the algorithm. I found out about making cluster graphs at 12:30 a.m. 2 nights ago. I feel like the name's like Frechtman or something. It isn't Frechtman, but it's something like Frechtman plus somebody else. Take a Manifest Authority. Manifest Authority is a card that's doing much better than I thought it would be. I could take a Pillar of Creation, and then we're just kind of vibing. Oh, Calamity. Ooh, that would have been cool. Kind of like Fisticuffs or Kingly Punch here. Or card remove. I might just card remove. I done edges just within one character's card pool. That's what we were just looking at, those Regent edges. Did that earlier today, I think. That sounds right. It's been a bit of a blur these past 36 hours. I feel like Fisticuffs is actually so good here. Just an Iron Wave. Iron Wave Plus. Is it really that good? I don't know, maybe it is. What if the Pillar of Creation pun was what spurred the archetype? It's a pun? What's it? Sorry, what's it a pun of? Bruchterman Rheingold. There you go. Thank you. I'm calculating those often. They're not bad at all. I think the site takes about an hour to process everything right now. And yeah, it just kind of runs indefinitely. Which is fine, because it doesn't really eat much RAM. Starboy to Pillars of Creation. I still don't understand. Starboy like I'm a motherfucking Starboy, like that. Did I see the new Reddit post on CRNG? Slay the Spire 2. There's correlated RNG in Slay the Spire 2 as well. Good grief. Should probably fix that. I want the spoils of battle. I don't want the Crescent Spear. The bomb? Bomb might be kind of good in this fight. I don't know if it gives me a free turn or not. I assume it doesn't. Yeah, it's too bad. Ow. 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 Do you ever watch Bear in the Big Blue House? I did not. I watched the one about the boy and the horse. And the mole. And the wolf, maybe? Be gone. Did I get Be Gone with Goals of Creation or whatever? Or we could take this I Am Invincible. Kind of a big block card. I'm just taking Be Gone. Reading about the CRPG thing. CRPG. Slay the Spire CRNG. An explanation of why Meow's Bones gives stat 54.25% of the time. Very long 6,840 words. Alright. You excited? Are you as excited as I am? I don't know. If you pick Meow's Bones in the Underdogs, the random curse is 54% likely to be dead. It is impossible to receive Rebound from the Trash Heap event. Your first fight is 76% likely to drop a potion in Underdogs and 4% likely to drop a potion in Overgrowth. On the current beta patch. Okay. There's unexpected correlation between different random number generators. Knowing the first output of one of the game's RNGs gives information that helps predict the first output of all of the others. Sure. Slay the Spire 1 did have a similar issue. You could tell what was going to happen in Slay the Spire 1 based on other things you saw. Fascinating. They should fix that. They do this thing. This is what they did in Slay the Spire 1 too. They have a bunch of different RNG elements, and then they seed them all in the same way, right? So they always give the same number first. Is that all it's going to say? Is there going to be something else here? Like, that's basically the entire thing. I actually don't know. I don't want to know what it says, the thing, so I'm going to stop reading it there. But yeah, they should fix that. It feels like it's a fixable thing, no? I'm pretty concerned that I can never kill this. Maybe I should take in Shining Strike. Mind Blast will save me. I figured this potion must be pretty good here. At least we've got that going for us. Okay, Flash of Steel kind of solves everything. Thanks, Flash of Steel. It is a slightly small Bygone effigy. Bygone effigy. More like... Sorry, just a sec. I have to draw Begone for the pun to work. I didn't draw it. That's unfortunate. More like Begone effigy. Ooh, Razor Tooth. Razor Tooth seems kind of real. More like Gather Light effigy. I don't feel like that one. Yeah, sure, whatever. Let's take another copy of Begone, I think. I do have some decent relics here. Frozen Egg helps, actually, with Humidifier, because I never want to have to rest at a, or upgrade rather, at a campfire, right? Spectral Shift? Career is good with Frozen Egg too, isn't it? Yeah, well, this is kind of... We got some stuff going on here. Okay. I might just remove a strike. Is there an upgrade which makes sense? Maybe Pillar of Creation? The thing is, I could just rest and get 5 max HP instead. It's a lot of max HP. Stone Humidifier, good. Yes? Yes, I think so. Probably. Surely we'll get a miniature tent next. That would be cool. This one feels like it should manage to win from here somehow. With a Gambit, that's pretty exciting. At plus 19% V base for greater than 75% runs. Maybe it's Oh God? Has Slaver Metrics gone too far? What do you think? I don't hate you now. Child of the Stars plus Cloak of Stars. Well, do we need Child of the Stars? Looks like we don't. Slaver Metrics is probably my pick for YouTube comment of the year. That is not my joke. that was provided by YouTube comments. Deck just needs a splash. Splash seems like it would be pretty good here. This is free. Well, that was pretty good. Fire potion. Royal gamble. Yeah, I don't know if I want these. I definitely could upgrade here. But just getting to like 120 max HP with card gen feels like it wins. Decisions pretty good when it's free. Believable? Who's your favorite new relic? Tooth feels really good. I am also a Tooth fan. Okay. Am I the Tooth Fairy? I'm gonna step on some toes here, maybe. I don't think it's real. I've seen the reports. I've done my own research. I don't think it all checks out. The timing doesn't line up. The surveillance footage, I think, is grainy. And if I may, the evidence in the backpack is inadmissible, and I think that's pretty obvious. I had to put the money there myself, sure. There's a reason I'm not caching the Kelvin filter data locally on the user's machine, so I don't have to recalculate it from scratch every time for every user. Because I'd have to write the code to do that. Pretty much the entirety of it. Make it so. Yeah, I just haven't done that yet. Only one of me, only 24 hours in the day. Super massive, deal 142 damage. That is a couple of damage. I want a crash landing. It kind of feels like I would want a crash landing, right? You start a sentence with "why don't you just cache?" You aren't respecting the extra complexity that caching adds to a system. Yeah, I don't think I would cache it on user systems. I think I would be more aggressive about caching stuff on Cloudflare? Probably. The thing is, caching it on a user system doesn't really... If I may. Okay, so if there are all these users, right? We'll say there are 4 users. All of them can generate data about each other. So if this user generates data about those 2, and then puts that on their own machine, but then these 2 want to generate data about each other, then they have to like generate the data again, which is 6 calcs for 2 data points. So I think it's better to cache it here, and then they can all look at it and get it back. But at the moment I'm recalcing every hour, so like, I don't know. Caching it doesn't really... It's a bit weird. I said user's machine because I said it was a storage issue. I don't remember why I said that or when I said it. The main issue I've run into is RAM when processing the data. Not like storing the data, but having enough memory to load all of the stuff into the calculations that I'm running at the same time. So I had to rewrite how all the calculations worked. Anyway, I got very distracted from the run, sorry. What was happening? I was just trying to decide whether to take crash landing or not. I don't really have any performance issues on my end, but if someone wants something which I'm not pre-calculating, like their own statistics or somebody else's statistics, then I sometimes have... well, basically I can't provide it instantaneously, right? It has to be made... Pale's blood is supposedly really good. Maybe I should take it. Kind of want Pale's flesh, though. Apparently, I have never lost with any of these relics on regen. That's kind of wild. I've also never taken this on regen, though. Maybe I just want the extra relics since I'm playing a creation synergy package right now. Relics feel like they're good there. Is it too early for horny posting about Pale? Is Pale the one with a horn? I could definitely AWOL something to do with the stuff we've been talking about. I don't really like paywalling stuff, though. I don't think I, like, have to, so I kind of don't want to. I think if I paywall anything, it will be... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe someday I'll work out something that makes sense to paywall. Ale CRNG is it if you're on Regent you don't. That's nice. Had a 1 in 6 chance of having used a potion that turn. Feels bad. Hercules! Please don't make me lose the run. Why would you do that? Why would you make me lose the run like that? I'm probably still okay. Ultimate strike? Holy. I think I actually don't play strike here. So you get to have an entire extra turn if you wait until here to hit it, because it's stunned for one turn, and that's the turn it was trying to escape. Whereas the second last turn it would try to escape, and then it would escape successfully right now. Okay, I got my Spectrum Shift back. That's good. I got a Festive Popper. That's good. It's all coming up Jorbs. This deals 8 AoE whenever I play a power. 1, 2, 3, I mean, okay. Obscene card. Entropy would have been very nice. I am 1 gold short. Gosh, that would have been nice. Well, I'm sad. Just kind of sad. Oh well. I'm gonna remove decay. Should have played better. I've had bad things for the 64 months. 3 more months. Okay. Okay. I met Jorbs IRL once. You saw him and you were like, oh my god, you're Jorbs. And he said, yeah. I'm gonna choose to believe you. It would be a weird thing to make up. I have a lot of interactions with people who recognize me after they hear my voice, but not before. Kind of funny. Good fight. Supermassive? We must, yeah. I think that card is pickable here. Bundle of Joy. Or Quasar. You saw Jorbs in a grocery store in LA yesterday. I don't think this is true. But, okay, what happened? You told him how cool it was to meet him in person, but you didn't want to be a douche and bother him and ask him for photos or anything. He said, oh, like you're doing now. I was taken aback, and all I could say was, huh? He kept cutting me off and going, huh? 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 And closing his hand shut in front of my face. This Jorbs guy sounds like an asshole. What a deck. Yeah, I know. Is that buff supermassive? It doesn't make Pillar of Creation work, so I guess it probably doesn't buff supermassive either. Is Jorbs finally gonna get cancelled? Oh, I've been working so hard for this. This is it. This is the payoff moment. That's quite exciting. Supermassive plus. I need slightly more damage. I have a fire potion. Actually, enough. Yeah, okay. Get me out of here. Finally, crash landing and supermassive last turn. Was it lethal? I didn't think it was lethal, but I don't remember if I actually calculated it. If it wasn't lethal, it would have resulted in me having a very large number of debris in my next draw pile. This little shit. Fisticuffs is good here. Hey Jorbs in chat, sorry I haven't been around. I got suspended for making a joke about... Oh my god. Why did I... I'm sorry to hear that. Oh? Oh? That was a pretty fun fight. I do kind of want Resonance to be good, but I just have to accept that it's not good here. Add Metamorphosis to your deck? Oh my god. Is it good? I think I'd rather just upgrade a card. Upgrade Supermassive. Upgrade Manifest Authority actually might be even better. Epic Synergy. Yeah, Pale Swing doesn't do great when you then get the relics which want you to take all the card rewards, that's for sure. Win rate's 0%. Oh my god. What does this one do? Fine. Hi Jorbs in chat. Sorry I haven't been around for a while. I just couldn't be fucked. Fucking legit. I respect that. Crazy how people would pay 35 health to not put Metamorphosis in their deck. I was about to go to this campfire and I don't mind resting at it as well, is a thing to keep in mind. Chat, you've been very funny today, thank you. I'm enjoying that. Go for Panache, maybe. Not a very good turn. The Gambit. That is always funny. Okay. I don't know. Sometimes. I think we say sometimes. Let's not push it, yeah? Why didn't I play Pillar Creation first? That's a thing that will haunt me forever. Oh well. I think we have 100 max HP. It does help, doesn't it? Enough HP for a rainy day. And a fencing manual. I think if that were offered to me in a way where I could choose not to pick it up, I might have not picked it up. Beat down plus. Cool. I think just playing Supermassive here, so the next time I draw it, it's upgraded, is probably good. It does add damage to Supermassive. Kind of. I think only kind of. Hi again, beat down. Game wants me to beat down. Sometimes that's what it takes, yeah. We're gonna salvo here, so I can Falling Star when it's actually attacking me. Mind Blast Plus. I didn't realize this cost 0. Is that what it is instead of the Spiral one? I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't call myself a Mind Blast, like, expert. So the Spire one was 2-1. Oh yeah! Because it like got nerfed because it was too strong for endless mode or something. I think that's my understanding of why it was nerfed. Cleared Ascension 10 with all the characters. Necrobinder was a struggle. Hooray. Nice. This is my first time being offered buffed Monarch's Gaze. I'm gonna take it. That looks like a decent card. There's 3 attacks in your deck and enchant them with Instinct. That is strong. I could go Warhammer. I only have 19 cards. This one, this one, this one. 19 cards is wild low for this late in the game, though. I guess I understand why I only have 19. I think getting the upgrades doesn't really matter. Claws. I don't really have any energy, right? They do work with Monarch's Gaze. Oh, wow. I want to do that. And they upgrade with Razor Tooth. I just don't have any energy. Some way to do this well, probably. I don't know what it is. Kind of weird. Generally, though, if I can get 5 health out of a speed potion, that's fine. A little bit late there, crash landing. This entropy I can afford. Do I want to do something else? There's this thing. This thing's pretty good. We could do like a shuriken or an ornamental fan to go with our attack strategy. I think we just take entropy. Might be a little slow. That's the only major issue I could think of. Furnace Plus is not that bad. I do think probably with a double damage supermassive. Yeah, like maybe I don't need it super much. Chirpy's kind of like Ghost Seed, kind of. Did they ever go to Africa? I know they hadn't gone to Africa when they wrote the song. I don't know if they ever like changed that. What is the song even about? I think the guy like got high and watched a TV documentary about Africa. Yeah. Next, a little bit of a struggle, but hey, we're kind of getting there. Lunar Blast deals damage for each skill already played this turn. I sometimes play a skill. I have a Monarch's Gaze. That's kind of the actual reason to take Lunar Blast, huh? Okay. I could also just use a 0-cost card, I think. Filling my hand up with stuff and only have 3 energy. Great example of Lunar Blast kind of going off there. I should have played Crash Landing, actually. Probably. Almost certainly. Yeah, I think I was meant to play Crash Landing. I was distracted by how funny it was that I'd drawn Lunar Blast and it was hitting for 0. Oh, I forgot to feed my cat. Sorry, cat. That was poor of me. I'm gonna go feed him now, I think. Back. You didn't remind me? You reminded me and I told him to leave me alone. He did. Very polite. I'll be right back. Twitch chat. How are you? I would have played the defend and just not proc Nunchaku if I hadn't had the Lunar Blast. Honestly, that might have been better anyway. If you meow at me, will you get fed as well? No, I don't think so. Strike dummy? I do have several strikes still in my deck. That was pretty good. Ooh. Wait, it's gonna attack me for 50. I've played right into its trap. Thanks, Nunchaku. Oh, it's only 45, we're fine. Also, it's dead. It feels like this should be good. I don't know. I'm gonna take it. We'll see. We'll see if it's good or not. But you are finally getting to witness someone use Panic Button for the first time in history. Panic Button's very good. Panic Button is like a pretty good purchase from your first job. I do a little bit want the regret. What happens if you reject the event? I don't know. Oops. We have to put 2 cards into our hand. Those 2. And transform this, maybe. Ooh, that's a good transform. Could really use energy. Sure. The whole deck just finding different ways to make cards, pretty much. It's like one of the things Regent can do to win. Oh, I should probably play it Fasten. But strike dummy and minion strike synergy. Sometimes you gotta work with what you got. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, get me out of here. We got a petrified toad, a heal for 20? Maybe I take a hidden cache. So I can actually make stars for my Quasar. I don't hate the idea. Could also take Conqueror. Works okay with the Sovereign Blade that I'm just gonna take hidden cache. We'll just take it. Nice heal. Thank you. Where'd it go? Didn't know what this buff was. Not played a lot of Monarch's Gaze kind of things, I guess. Maybe a duplication potion here. Monarchs gains Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month to you as well. Swanee, thanks to the 81 months. Appreciate it. Alright, I get strength every time I generate a card. Eventually, the deck gets going, huh? Takes a little while. No Thy Place looks kind of good. I'm just going to take a No Thy Place, I think. I'm not going to this elite. I'm just going to go here and rest. So I no longer have the ability to sacrifice for a relic. Fasten plus. Pale blue dot plus. Just buy them both? I don't know how many defends I've really been playing recently. RL Suit, thanks for the 29 months. Appreciate it. Maybe it's time to start playing them. Reflect is pretty good with Touch of Insanity. Pibida plus for 28 EV. I will probably buy Pale Blue Dot, yes. Probably. I don't know. I think with this much health, probably we can take something like that. Let's take an Orbit instead of a Fasten. That's better. I don't think I would have been able to afford Arsenal, because rares are more expensive. But I could afford an Orbit. Decent turn one. Rend plus might not be it. I make it cost 0. Is it weird that you think of Ian Glass as the 32 turn 1 boss rather than the discard boss? I don't think that's weird. I think that's a fairly accurate assessment of what's dangerous about the boss. Oh, what am I transforming? The 6. My energy is going up instead of down. Thanks, Orbit. Do I ever do the daily? I don't think I've played a daily yet, no. I probably played like 3 of them total in Slay the Spire 1. So mostly the answer is no. Not really the way I like playing the game. It's a lot of debris. So if I transform this, it turns into a different status. Is that better? I guess so. I guess that's better. Mayhem feels real good. The Monarch's Gaze, Lunar Strike Synergy or whatever. I think by the time I generate a Mayhem, or generate a Gambit rather, and then hit it with Mayhem, probably the fight will already be over. Hope so, anyway. Fireball? Am I looking at lethal right now? I might be looking at lethal right now. I have Orbit and I have Nunchaku. I was excited for Devastate to get played. Sorry, Devastate. I'm sure it was trying. Monarch's Gaze might be good this week. Maybe? Feels like it would be good. Don't have Orbit yet. Don't have Nunchaku. Gamma Blast. Sure. I might say Begone Sovereign Blade, actually. The other cards seem better than it. Begone! Okay, I don't hate it. This blocks a bunch, sure. A cool deck. Kinda chugging along. Got rid of Gamma Blast now? Or maybe Falling Star is actually worse. Sovereign Blade is back. Welcome back, my friend. It's a spot where delaying the next part of the fight makes some sense, I think. Ah, I changed my mind. What if I can't kill it? Eternal Armor. I guess this is an energy potion. It's fine. Pacts and sure. Grand Finale? How many times have I taken damage this fight? I've never seen the animation for this before. Was that it? Is that a bug? I thought there would be like some sweet animation. Is that a sweet animation? I don't know. I'm transforming it now. Ooh, infinite blades. Wait, transforming a silent card gives you a silent card? That is not how I thought it worked. The animation looked less cool than Defect's like strike animation. To me, I don't know. Like how transform status always gives status? Sure, but it just didn't work that way in the Spire 1, right? So, didn't know. Colorless transform does get you a colorless, yeah. This is so many copies of Eternal Armor. Convergence, and then we get to choose which way we want to kill it next turn. I think hitting it with 306 with Supermassive is kind of fun. GG. G. Can you search your runs by what whale bonus you took? No, right? That was kind of fun because both my Niao bonus and my Pale bonus wanted me to like not actually have good cards on my deck. Humidifier doesn't want me to upgrade, it wants me to rest, and Pale's Wing doesn't want me to take card rewards, it wants me to skip them. So, getting a couple of card generation things going on, then just letting them win. Kind of strong. Grand finale carries, sure. XHP Relic seemed really great. Yeah, it was another one of those runs where I did end the run with 46 free health. So did I need all that max HP? I don't know. The thing is the rests are for more, so kind of did. If the rest hadn't been for more because my max HP was high, I don't think I would have made it to the boss fight on this path with max HP. I could have gone on a different path though. That was allowed. Oh yeah, I didn't even take the Pillar of Creation here, right? I took Gather Light. I hemmed and hawed for a really long time, being like, am I so likely to do a like card creation run that I need Pillar of Creation here? And then I took the Gather Light, which honestly, the Gather Light was fine. They let me play some stuff that cost stars. I had like, sometimes I transformed into something and then I had my Falling Star. I don't know. If Spectrum rolls were bad, I might have taken more damage. Didn't I generate 3 Rens or something? I think that was pretty bad. I don't know. Chat, I'm gonna go have dinner. Sounds pretty good to me. I should be able to stream pretty comfortable normal stream tomorrow. And on Wednesday and on Thursday. Today we're checking out sponsored games. There's a big festival going on Steam right now. So a lot of people are releasing sweet new games. Got one sponsored by Yogscast. I like every Yogscast game that they sponsor me to play, so that's pretty cool. And then a pretty cute looking tower defense as well. So, excited about that. What's for dinner? I have not decided yet. Hopefully, something good though. I'll probably just eat something up in the freezer. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying all the stuff. Last time I got a sponsored tower defense game, you lost a week. I like tower defense games quite a lot. The roguelike tower defense genre thing, or roguelite with a T. Those games are always dangerous for me. Definitely end up playing them for a week or two sometimes. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Thanks for hanging out.